In this lesson, we'll take your practice to the next level by adding additional embellishing and harmonic components to the exercises learned in Part 1 of this series. We'll also build some speed and technique by playing the exercises at a faster pace. The exercises in this lesson are based on the chord changes to the second half of the tune, How High the Moon. Now, since I've had a lot of requests to create lessons on learning to bop, I've decided to include chromatic passing tones and auxiliary tones in these exercises. Now, don't worry if you're not certain of what these terms mean, or even if you're not interested in becoming a bop player. These exercises will help build technique, broaden your understanding of how chord changes work, and increase your ability to improvise with fluency and sophistication, regardless of your long-term musical goals. Before we begin the exercises, take some time to make certain that you are fluent with the arpeggios in the practice chord progression. Play the arpeggios up and down until you have them memorized. As you do this, make observations about the arpeggios and take mental notes regarding the common tones in adjacent arpeggios. You should also follow the eighth note procedure covered in Navigating the Changes Part 1 through this chord progression. By doing these things on your own, we'll be able to break new ground immediately in this lesson. This example is a transcription of the clip you heard at the beginning of the video. The example shows the types of lines you'll learn to create in this lesson. Notice that the lines are based primarily on eighth notes, much like the lines you learned to create in Part 1 of the series, but you'll also find several triplets and one set of 16th note pickups. In this lesson, we'll perform the exercises with 4 beats per measure. Quarter note gets the beat. This is different than Part 1 of the series, where each eighth note received a beat. If I have you confused about the timing, just follow along or play along as I play the exercise again at a slower tempo. This time I'll have a metronome set at 60.